James. You're watching this video. I'm here at Cottonmill Park in Kearney, Nebraska. One of my favorite courses around. Maybe you've been here, maybe not, but would you believe it's December 22nd today? So I figured I'd do a little course playthrough for y'all. Please enjoy it with your whole heart. Hole one's a 200-foot par 3, pretty much right in front of you, OB surrounding it with the driveway. Really one you want to get because there's a lot of really difficult holes in the front 9 here. So if you don't start out with a birdie here, you're going to be plus maybe a lot if you're not careful. So I'm going to do 2 off first and see what happens. All right, one of those should work. As you can see from the sign, the course was developed in the year 2000. And I remember reading somewhere, I think back when Doug Bierkus was working for Dynamic Discs, there was a page where it said this was his #1 favorite course. Doug Bierkus, of course, now the PDGA, can't remember his title. He's very high up in the PDGA though now, and he has good taste. Hole 2 is 330 feet downhill to the left. It's in the short position, but still pretty hard hole. Very hard to birdie. You got to get it exactly right. So I'm just gonna try and go down the middle and see if I can get a little left action, but getting a 3 here is pretty fine with me usually. This tends to be what happens is you don't quite get all the way down there and then you get trapped in this stuff, which is so hard to get out of. We were almost there. Rough's very rough here. So I got a nice little cut here, and I didn't even get the par save, so that's annoying. Hole 3 is 335. I think it plays maybe a little shorter, but you kind of got to go up there and to the left. I always go OB road here, so I'm gonna try and just go mid-range and avoid that this time. We might have just stayed safe. I might have a putt. All right, just stayed safe. Got a little putt. Finally birdied this one. All right, well, 1 down through the first 3 is not bad. I definitely could have been 2 down easily if I just got a little luckier on that bounce on hole 2, but this is a tough one. Hole 4, par 3, 250 feet, dead straight. If you could do like a little flip up sidearm, that's good. Not feeling that right now, so I'm gonna try my flippy praxis straight at it. Maybe a little hyzer, because if you just get a long look, that's all you want here. You want to get through the gap. That's all you need. Have a little putt. Maybe I'll run it, maybe I won't. There's a lot of rollaways on this green. good one. Okay, hole 5, 265-ish. Pretty much what you want to do is be hyzering in at this tree. It kind of goes uphill towards it and then downhill right to the basket. This is also in a short position right now. I'm gonna take my crux. And try and do exactly that. Kind of really release that. Probably just pitch up for par here. Never mind, I got a great skip and now I have a birdie putt. So that's pretty cool. Must have rolled or something. Look at this green, you guys. Such a beautiful place. Dang it, I'm kind of crushing. For this next one, you gotta go back up the hill and up another hill and then throw down a hill. Hole 6, par 3 in the short position, which is where it's in, 350 feet. I think the hardest hole on the course. I think the only way to birdie it really is to go over the top, but it's lost disc potential, OB potential, long water potential. It's not worth it right now. And since I don't have a spotter, I don't want to try. I'm gonna try and take my Pathfinder, get it on a hyzer, get it left, have a easy-ish up and down for the 3 if I can. I think that was gonna be pretty good. Got held up a little at the end, but still got a chance for the par. Try and give you guys a look at this. It sort of goes downhill. You cannot see where you're throwing. And then you want to go downhill to the left if you want to follow the fairway, which I was trying to. That's the short tee pad there. And then at the end, you'll see you got to go back to the right pretty sharply. There's the branch I hit. And it kind of knocked me down. Hopefully went a little bit left so that I have the room to get an up and down in. Yeah, I'm right in the middle of the fairway, but I do kind of want to be lefter than that. So here's where I landed. As you can see, that's what I'm looking at. Where I wanted it to go was even into this stuff over here would be nice. A good gathering spot. And then you have a little chip up forehand to the basket right there. That one was a bummer. I tried to putt it. I had a headwind coming at me. It was blind, and I thought the headwind would take it a little bit more, but it stabled out on me, and then I had kind of a trick putt, which I couldn't do. But you know what? 4 is fine after all those birdies. So now we're on to one that is not going to be a 4, hopefully. Hole 7, probably the sketchiest drive because it's so easy to pull that thing over into the wind, into the water. So that's always on your mind. 343 in the short, which is where it's in right now. I don't know, I kind of miss these par 4s, but typical play is out to the right, big hyzer, something stable. There is a play this way as well. You got to really get it high, sort of into that armpit of the tree. I've never really tried it, but this is just always calling my name. Go with my new Cal Longquist Halo Destroyer here. Not really sure. Felt all right. We'll see. I cannot believe it's December right now. Late December. Christmas is in 3 days, you guys. And this is what I'm doing right now. This is wild. All right, that's the fairway behind me. Here's our basket. And I went very long. You can't even see it, but it's right there in the middle. Can't even putt that far right now. That would have been a good drive for the long. Maybe it's not 343, because that felt, I think I just threw that like 380, and that's a stable disc. I need a built-in hand gimbal. Hole 8, 327, pretty tough one. Uphill a little bit, very low ceiling. I think it's a great shot for the cicada. Possibly mid-range, but I'd rather like go long. I don't really care. Like if I hit it perfectly and go long, I'm happy. And then it's a pretty guarded green even once you get there, if you do. All right, I didn't flip it. I didn't really commit, but hit the line. And I got a little anti-skip, little good tree kick. Probably get a 3. Oh, pretty scary spot to be in. I could run it if I want to. It's very downhill. See when I get there, we'll see. No comment. Hole 9, I think it's in the 374 position, but I really don't think it plays that far. I don't know if that's accurate, but you can either go this right side here, which is probably what I'm going to do, but there is also a left side if you want like to do a big turnover or forehand or something. Really fun hole. I love getting this one. Easier said than done. I think I'm going to go with my cicada. No, I'll go Sagara here actually. A little more wind than I was expecting. I think we got through. Oh, there's a casualty on the water. So this is the same water we just played over earlier. That's hole 3 right there, T-pad. And we played up the hill and I got the big birdie putt. Yeah, we got through. So I just snuck through this little area right here. Disc ended up right there. Not a gimme, but let's make a birdie. Third time I've done that on this hole. Birdie putt miss. And it stings to put a 3 on that scorecard after that drive. I mean, the drive like got lucky, sure, but when it was right there, I should have made that. Anyway, we're on to hole 9.5, and no, I'm not kidding. 9.5. So it's a 19-hole course because of that, or 18 and a half. I like to take a praxis, just do a little putter skip shot. You got to get out there and really go left. You'll see what I mean. You pretty much want to try and skip it through these middle 3 guardian trees. And you could be parked if you do so. And I will. I think I did it. I think it was good. I actually went around him, so I could be still right. I was absolutely right. Perfect, dude. Finally. Shout out Thought Space. All right, this next hole, I'm in the middle of the fairway right now, hole 10. That's the tee pad where the sign is right there. Probably my favorite hole on this course in this current layout, and I'll tell you more about that later. But it's a par 4. You really do, the best way is to go past this tree and like follow this path, and then a little forehand skip shot, little chip shot actually I meant to say. If you do end up accidentally hitting it or pulling it or something, there's a way to get there from over here, but I don't really advise it. But I guess let's see what we do. Usually I end up around these trees and make a forehand work somehow. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go with this Ravencline Raider 2022 fundraiser series. That's most likely not going to be a 3. I just did a little pitch out because it was buried in there, so try and get a little forehand up and down, save the par. Well, it's a little fast. I don't know. Hope I'm close. All right, I just got into that little crevice down there. Another phenomenal green. I think one of my favorite things about this course is the context. This is a place where you could see a course like this popping up somewhere in Minnesota or Wisconsin or something. But the fact that it's in the middle of Nebraska, you don't expect this when you think about Nebraska. There's some really cool stuff here. But man, it's just like, what a gem they have here. Get into disc golf, Nebraskans. Hole 11, 350-foot uphill, big hyzer. Hard to get there for me anyway. And the parking lot is just on the green. It's like in circle 1, so really easy to go long if you're actually big arm. But I'm kind of throwing my hardest just because of the uphill nature of it. But I'll go Raider again. I think we have a putt. I think we circle 1's edge, maybe. All right, I could have given myself a little more credit. We were in the side circle, got a putt. The rough really sneaks up on you. Way harder than it looks right there. One great design element of this course is that this is hole 11. So just a little more than halfway through the course, and then there's my van right there. And oh my God, the trunk's open. This has been happening to me, dude. What the heck? My fucking trunk's just open. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyway, the course is designed well because you could stop out of your car and close your trunk when the dumb thing opens on its own. Stupid Chrysler, stupid fob, bitch electronics. Let's go close that. All right, all my stuff's still inside, thankfully. But yeah, it's time to get rid of this fob. This is the culprit. This sucks. See what I mean? Like, this is not what I would think of when I hear Nebraska. It's just so cool. Beautifully wooded. And yeah, this is what all the rough looks like. Just not clean shaven, bunch of sticks, owie on the leg. Hole 12, super short, par 3, 200-ish feet. I just like to take my glitch and glide her on down there. Shout out Riverfront League, Dan Ginter, legend. It was perfect, didn't hit a tree. That's kind of the nature of this green. I'm sure we'll still get a 2. So that's the green. You can see why I hit a tree. Pretty much you want to just throw it into the ground. Oh my gosh, I'm in exactly the same spot I was last time, actually. That's consistency for you. See it yet? There you go, right there. Oh yeah, baby, I like it. I actually forgot how scary this putt is. So there's the disc. You gotta go between these 2 trees. That's the way. Or you could, I guess you could step out and go between these 2 trees. Which one would you do? Comment below. ¿Por qué no los dos? Still scary. I'm just a guy walking around in the woods by myself, talking to myself into a phone, playing frisbee by myself. Ladies. No, I got a great lady. I wish she was here. She was just here, and then she left. But I'll see her soon. I'll see her tomorrow. Hole 13, 217, probably easiest hole on the course. I will now ace it. Or 3 it. No in between. I was waiting for those chains. Probably long and probably a 3. So you saw me go in between those trees. That's the basket right there. We were a little high. It's all right. Got a little bit lucky and saved. Easy tap in 2. I should just miss it on principle, right? I'm a liar. Not sorry. I am sorry. Hole 14, a little bit tricky. I like to take my range on the left side and just like slide her up there. Too much left side, not enough slider up there. What do you think? Shall we make a long one? Couldn't decide if I wanted to go straight at it or hyzer, and there's a headwind and it's downhill, blah. 3. All right, so this is normally my favorite hole, 15. You can see there's a couple of long par 4 options. Those are amazing. Right now it's in the short 260. Still a pretty cool shot. In the summer, this is a water holder pool. And right now it's like just a tough hole to ace, but let's try. Praxis. Pretty stupid. That was pretty stupid. I have no intention of running this, but I thought I'd film it anyway. That's all you need. It's on a mountain, so be careful, kids. This 16's 270 par 3. There's a pro gap to the right or a big hyzer that you need to skip on the left. I'm gonna try the pro gap. I was inches from hitting the full pro gap, but easy 3, maybe a 2, long 2 look. Dang it! Felt so good. 17, 200-foot ace run, if you can hit the gap. Easier said than done. Not even metal. That was a good shot though. We got ourselves a little comebacker. That's what you get. I could have used that pin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle's edge. Good putt, James, thanks. 18's an incredible finisher. 230 feet, turnover. Let's do a good shot. I'm gonna go range. I'm very nervous. I just went into the road there. I didn't hear any trees. Let's try a bonus ace run. Yeah. What an ace run. I was right. I'm OB right there. So unfortunately, gotta make a big putt for a 3. Otherwise, it's a 4. On a hole I should be birding every time, but whatever. You know what? I got a lot of holes I don't normally get today, but I missed all the ones I typically get. Not all, but some. Anyway, it's a good game. Good game. I'm sick. That was Cottonmill Disc Golf Course. Amazing course. I ended up at 7 down. I cheated only on 1 hole, and I did a second drive, but it didn't make good content, honestly. If you can guess which hole that happened on, I will post the drive and talk about it in another video. But if no one guesses it, then no. You only get 1 guess each per account. Don't cheat like me. Don't be like me and cheat and make new accounts just to figure out which one it was. Anywho, thank you for watching the thing I did, which was to make this video by playing disc golf and filming myself. Someday I'll get a gimbal, and someday I'll get like one of those mics, because I like doing this. It's very fun and I enjoy it. And thanks for watching. See you at the next hot one.